All right. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Please, as you are joining me, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Make sure you do all you can to put your comments, because that's the only way for me to know that you are here. I am not a winch, so the only way for me to know that you are here is your comment. Please like the video, like the video. We are going to go straight to the program without wasting much of your time. Please hit the like button, like I said. We have people already in the house. I can see you, Chubike Miracle is here. And Ezinwa Ifi. Iman is here. Iman, that is Ezemi Iman. I hope I know this your name is not familiar to me. But you are welcome. Please make sure you like the video. Very, very, very important. Touch the like button before you will even go anywhere. All right. So this hour, this day, this moment, we are going to go straight to the program that actually brought us here. I can see Michael. I see you, Michael. Chukwu Dozie is here. And Obina. I see you, Obina. All of you on the comment section. God bless you. Elevate Energy, our brother. I see you. Ajake, I see you. Ajake, I see you, Ajake. You're welcome. Good evening, my brother, he says. And Udoka, I see you. Good afternoon from here. Kai. Amadi Chigoze, our own brother. Amadi Chigoze, how are you today? Nice to have you this hour. Sometimes our time is not friendly to you, right? But you are here anyway. Chibi Miracle said, of course, like the video is the first thing. Thank you. And then Mike's son is here with us. So I'm not going to waste much time. There's something that I want us to pay close attention to. Casimir, did I jump your message? I can see your Casimir. I can see your message now. Casimir, you're welcome. You're welcome. Please make sure you like the video, like I said, and it is very, very important. Very, very important. So I told us a few days ago, before we went on a short break, that we have problem that we all need to see, to pay close attention to, which is different from what we normally hear about Igbo Sabotua, about Igbo Efulefus. The class of Igbo Efulefus we have now is modernized one. It's a modernized one in this technology era, because in this social media era, where when you have access to information and you can access anything accessible, you can verify. Unlike in 50s, 60s, 70s, but now it is more mobile. Like you can use your phone to research on something and have your result before you without even paying a dime. Only just have phone that is internet access. Then you can only know more things. The only thing you need is just your phone and your time, nothing more. As long as you have internet in your phone, you can dig information without wasting much time. Chinedu, I see you. Chinedu Ojukwu, I see you. So anything people are doing now, pretending that they're a novice, no, you are not. You are just doing it because you want to do it. So the class of Igbo Efulefus we have today is shocking. This man that we're about to watch, we have talked about him here before. The one that's claimed that live in Germany. You know the guy I'm talking about. And credit to Brother Chibo. Brother Chibo did a very wonderful job in a very short video to compare the atrocities of that man. But before then, let me remind you the situation report based on this drama of this guy called Governor. Governor Aleke or whatever he called himself. That guy is very, very funny. Then watch this.
Did this. Now we the runner. Now in the eye. Wipe is down today, tomorrow 50, next tomorrow 70.
What do you mean pipe is down? Now, people, human life, you're saying like that. Please, can we talk about this?
Let me take it back.
Pipe is down. Now, people, human life, you're saying like that. Please, can we talk about this?
Why are you shouting?
Shouting.
You are shouting.
My voice is low.
Governor, this is unacceptable.
With that.
You are not even looking at our side.
You're not
looking at our side.
Your side? Will you shut up? What is your side? You ingrate. What is your problem? What is your plight?
Mr. Governor, we are not here to shout. We are not shouting. We are only making the plight of my people known to the government.
Okay, what is your plight or simple plight?
Our people are suffering. Your government is taking our palm oil and we are getting nothing in return. Nothing.
Is that the problem?
It is the problem.
Is that the problem? If you talk to me again, you see what I'll do to you. Are you normal? Please, I'm sorry I'm raising my voice. Please, can we negotiate?
We don't negotiate with government.
Mr. Governor, we are ready to negotiate with you. Let us just tell you what our people want now. I don't negotiate with terrorists. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Go and ask of us why government don't negotiate with terrorists. Will you shut up? Please. Sorry I'm shouting. Please, what do you people want? I'm ready to compromise. Just tell me what you want, okay? Take. Mr. Governor, what we want to join you more? Okay. Oh yeah. Lord, carry them. Take them. We are going to march a protest.
We are not even requesting that law. We are not
march that protest. March it and we'll march your head. Lock them up. Throw away the key. Lock them up. Throw away the key. Take them to court. I joined their case to 2067 till they're gone. Sorry. Please, what can I give you? No, this is okay. Please. No, you become my favorite. If I take my phone so you see that I'm serious. You gonna let them know?
All right. In case if you don't understand, this is just like a way of passing message to people in a dramatic way, just like to remind you what government, governors, people that are supposed to protect you, how they're romancing with the terrorists. And at the same time, ignore a lot of things. Say good evening, Mazi humble lion, Ndewo, Wachineke. I don't understand. Who is this, our brother? Machi Boza. You don't know the platform that you are watching or what? You don't know the platform you are watching? You said are you I don't understand. You said good evening, my humble lion. Ndewo, Wachineke. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Chief Miracle is laughing. No, okay, so good more. Man, somebody just you're on my comment section and you're writing Mass humble lion Ndewo. Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. What if I'm not on social media? Anyway, I don't know if you are you like auto reply is what you're using or what? If you don't understand what the drama, the video you just I just played down, what is all about is this is just to inform you that you are on your own. That what is going on is not just from above. It's not God-made, it's a man-made. It's man-made. And people are pretending as if they don't know, can't see through all those things. Now, this man here.
What you think about Biafra?
Now, this very man here you are seeing here now, This man that looked like masquerade, okay, he's one of those people preaching evil and negativity to drag our people backward and telling people that Kanu is their problem. Someone is their problem. Ojukwu is even a problem. And look at his age. Look at his look. You may look at him and say, okay, maybe he don't know much, maybe he's just young. No. This is a very big problem that many of us don't even think about it. Each time you check your social media these days, if you want Efulefus, if you do Efulefus, and they are very, very arrogant and proud, speaking from both sides of their mouths, lying after, even the people from other tribes, like Hausas, the Northerners, they feel pity on us. They understand what Amazokan is going through. They know the loophole, the problem that Igbos are facing. They understand it. Sometimes they are in shock. How can people like these, people from this tribe, behaving this way? He lives abroad, though. He's not just maybe commenting because he don't see anything. I was told that he lives in Germany. I don't know if that is true or not. Imagine somebody who lives in Germany for years, in his own age. But Ojukwu Nonenties. Like, credit to Brother Chibo, he did a very good job, like I said. And you are gonna watch this video, okay?
And check anybody.
Then let me start from the beginning.
I don't care what you think about Biafra.
Listen.
Go and check anybody in Igbo. You actually restore Biafra. They always end up in shame. Starting from even the Ojukwu, they always end up in shame. So if you want to get in the Igbo, use Biafra. So anybody who suddenly wakes up, where they pick Biafra, talk use the Igbo to restore Biafra, go Biafra. That person always end up in shame. Go and check it. Anybody tearing a Biafra, that person will become non-entity. Anybody, Raf was is nobody. I don't care what you think about him. He is a nobody. Nnamdi Kanu is a nobody. After more, ihe onyonyo one night Mukana, Mona Ojukwu. When the Netaya, I told more Ojukwu Joe where Sayu. I told me take your personal. I don't venture come to Ojukwu. But the Eboka will be a book away from a football. The tours were one Ojukwu. Where boy, what I go now, I'm digging Barumbok, Biafra, and Hantani name on your baru. What an insult. Onyeko Gab, Onyeko to talk about Ojukwu in that manner. Ojukwu Baru, and where immortalized here, Royal University in Africa. Most of the thief in Africa. Can even now you go on a history? Actually, made diplomatic. Actually, made sound derogatory. But I did joke at many work. But go to work in these insulting manners. Don't they barumbo? If I did not try, because we can continue blame game. Omanya Ayaka. Imonabo, onye we are your Katabio, Taponia Baba to be Afa. On the member no monna. Human beings naturally selfish. And I tell you, if I no monna get over Zani, we Mobosaka or a Buddha Daff and the piano. Like I ain't always get a cabuna. Manovas, I hear you the other market attendants. Oh, this is so bad.
That is true.
Just go and do what you're doing. Manobra, I hear that. Why they better get half of one?
It's true.
What the football? I know about ball get that. Oh, 4 years go. The whole team is celebrating. Ada say na mes merinde club di otu a. Adeku na Ronaldo meriri. Ronaldo won so club. If I na club win the club.
Now, this man started by telling you that Master is a nobody. Ojukwu is a nobody. Of course, if Ojukwu and Master is a nobody, that means Amanepa is a nobody. The front premises is a nobody. Of course, COS.Ongosa is a nobody. Before this man, look at this man, village masquerade. This is a problem. Brother Chibo, like I said, is a very polite, human being, very well articulated. He don't joke with his words. He always choose his words carefully. That's just the fact. I follow him. I watch his video, of course, but I know what he did here. You don't want to be harsh on this man. But when like me, I'm just speaking for myself, please. This is my personal opinion. I'm not representing your opinion. But Brother Chibo is, in as much as he's very polite, but when I see people like him, commenting positively, that can understand, the side where this man, the angle where he's coming from, that can comprehend what the intent of his speech, his video. He's trying to act as if he cares about Igbo people, but there's nothing like caring there. People of his age, even some like Igbo and the rest of them, people who are below his age, some of them, it's not the Efulefus these days has to do with the age bracket. It doesn't have, there's nothing like, they don't have anything, there's nothing like gender or anything. Efulefus is Efulefus, and they are very, very proud. That's why I said in this era, this social media era now, people can have the courage. People have the courage to come out and show you how senseless they can be without hiding it. We used to hear, Ifajuna. We used to. I don't know Ifajuna in person. I don't think I have seen his picture. But his attitude is now a mantra. Is now one of the slogan that if you want to talk about saboteurs, they will use him as an example. If you do one or two things, they will tell you Ifajuna lineage. But the man Ifajuna, many of us don't even know him. Like if you see his picture, you say, okay, this is Ifajuna picture. I don't know. Maybe you may know. But the thing is that Igbo Efulefus don't even care about their image. They will film themselves, record themselves, upload it. Now, he called, let us talk about how Ojukwu is a non-entity. A Master Kanu, a non-entity, and of course, PM and COS, they are non-entities. In the minds of this masquerade, in his own way of, in his own definition of a non-entity, Ojukwu is a non-entity by giving up everything, his wealth, even his own father's wealth. And as this man, nobody knows. We are struggling to know where he come from. Let's just imagine that. I have not seen Ojukwu like one-on-one in person. But if I have not seen anybody in Igbo land physically that criticizes Ojukwu, I have not. That is just the gospel truth. I have not, apart from Ijele speak, I have not seen any other person on social media, like from that claim that's from Igbo that criticizes Ojukwu. Igbo Efulefus then, if they want to criticize Ojukwu, they may do that secretly. But this class of this new Igbo Efulefus, they will on their own camera by themselves, record themselves, say all manner of nonsensical things and put it out there. That is the height of it. That is the level of stupidity and idiocy that our people are now showing to the people, to the whole world. When I see people like Chibo talking, speaking about it, that they gladden my heart. Is a kind of, is a light, is a sign that sensible people are still around, people that can, because sometimes I wonder, does it mean that am I the only one seeing the flop of these people? Am I the only one that struggle, that hear them, or I don't? Sometimes I feel like, what is going on? We have a lot of people who could say one or two things They're not saying anything. I'm not even talking about. I'm not saying they should talk about Fulani, or Nigerian government, anything, but your own Igbo people, your own Igbo brothers, that are showing their muscle when in anything that has to do with their own. You see them flexing their muscle, showing you strength, acting as if they, we are here now, we day here, we can do and don't do. Now, Ojukwu academically, this man is nowhere. He can't get close. Financially, he can't get close. You talk about, Ifejiwo came physically. This man, there's no way, not even his lineage, nobody from his lineage, past and present and future, that will get to the level of Ojukwu physically. Yet, Ojukwu is a non-entity for protecting that land. You see, this Igbo land you are talking about, the Fulani, movement and the jihadists, and like this man called it. He said he's the father. Maybe you never can tell. Fulani people did not start trying to. They did not just start trying to take our land. They have been trying that for centuries. Ojukwu is one of those that did something that slowed it or stopped it for a time being, and due to Igbo, treacherous life of Igbo people, Ojukwu was sabotaged. He faced a lot of sabotage on his own father's well. To not Igbo people do not contribute anything. Ask anybody how many fundraising did the Igbo people conducted during 1967 to 1970? No fundraising. Who funded it? Guy asked. Yet this man have the audacity to call him names. He only that singular act. And go and check the history. Ojukwu did not call for war. Ojukwu did not call for war. Even after massacring Igbo people, he still did not call for war. Video that we played here yesterday said it all. And I'm going to play it again after this, so that you understand the testimony or the revelation from that our brother that told the story the way it is. He witnessed it live. He said that when train from the north then brought down some Ndebulebu, Mani Gebu police from Nugu to Anebo. This one is not that my father told me. He said he was there, he saw it. He was there in Enugu when Ojukwu, after receiving the bodies of Igbo youth, Igbo men, Igbo children from the north, not one, not two, because once they drop it, they will go and bring another one. That is the history, according to what I was told. The man actually confirmed it yesterday that truly they packed dead body and come and dump it here, for you in the eastern part. That is to prove. Do you know the provocation? Do you know the level of provocation as a soldier like Ojukwu was? You know that your colleague in the army and some northerners have slaughtered your people, countless number of them in every part of the north. They buy people. I think they buy in Yoruba land. I don't know. But the history always mentioned northern part. I don't know if there's any buying of Igbo people, of course, in Yoruba land. Maybe, please, if you know, you can also, let us know when we open our line. Now, Ojukwu saw this thing, and do you know what he did? Instead of him to command Igbo youth, Igbo men and women to go after the northerners in the Igbo eastern part, even though they are very small in number, but at least call around there with a way, came to go from Mebenkaf. Ojukwu gave them a chance and told them, you guys have seen what is going on. Your people are not buying our people in the north. They get matter of mind. This kind of decision, can somebody who actually want to fight, can he do that kind of thing? He told them, okay, I'm going to protect you people. Okay, so nothing will happen to you. Ojukwu started protecting them from when they went outside. He made sure that they left Igbo land peacefully and go back to north. Some story has it that they actually went back, even northern soldiers in Anigbo, from Barak, were not going back. They were not mobilized. After going back, they now mobilized and join the game not to come back to Igbo land to fight again. I hope you are following what I'm saying. After bringing down those Igbo from north, Ojukwu saw it. He understand what happened, what has just happened. People were persuading him, no, we can't continue. You know, Ojukwu was it was like, no, don't do that. Let's just to make peace. He allowed the Northerners in the east to go back. They went back, and those of them that went back joined the Northerners in the north, come down to fight war. Do you understand it? So far they born in the north. But what happened? It was even Igbo students, especially those of them in UNN, then persuaded Ojukwu and all that, and they started defending the border. No, they did not march to Kaduna to start the war from there, where they actually buy our people. No, instead of going all out there, they started protecting the border, which is a sign of those who don't even want to war. Just be in your own terrain. Let me be my own side. They refused because they want to invade. Where was this man's father? Where was his mother? Where was his uncle? What did they do? What is his contribution that made Ojukwu a non-entity? Without those things that Ojukwu did then, by now, I feel we keep Adam. Although he may be a Muslim, because it is very difficult to see an Igbo man growing this kind of beer. I don't know, maybe in the olden days, but now, and he lives in Germany, you never can tell. So you don't imagine anyway, listen. Before we go, please like the video in case if you are just joining us. Chichi baby, I see you. Anthony, Emeka, I see you. Chibi Miracle, Isodo, I see you. And our own mommy happy you. All of you in the comment section. Eji Kem, I see you. Madam Origin, all of you in the comment section, may God bless you. Please do me a favor by hitting the like button as we go forward. Thank you.
So na bonye jenata emo foma everybody suru partake here share the glory. Man afia go na oburu ofonye ka ode. That's human being for you. Ija abroad get me foma buru ego nata onye o na chowa contact. Man anu ana na deport ofoda block wo na block wo gi delete ya no.
Which is true.
Na be side hand of for the server shift.
That is true.
Onye o na chowa partake ni one hundred partake now for blame game amenyera ayaka maka oge a na-emenya bụ ife tupu ọghọba afịa adapụta ekwu ụdị okwu a mgbe ha ka na-eme ya ọhụrụ na Mandela succeed after nke South Africa na-enyere ha freedom anyị adata Mandela ụtagbuo taa kedu ife nna ya Ojukwu mere eji akpọnye afịa ajọ chụrụ ndị Igbo ka ndị Igbo ji wee nwee respect for him ịfụkwarụ ka esi welu Efulefus enyere ifuru mgbe ọ nata mgbe late Chief Dr. Oliver Goriyeru eji wee mee ya welcome from Ivory Coast. So when we go back wee so na nabata Efulefus ofeke ka eso na wee nabata ọ ife ji wee jụọ nna ya ukwu amarọ mma ka ịma na ofeke na-atọ na mba maka amụọ m is record.
In area, but Chibo just where is Botoku here that he don't know his record. Nema no fake na to number. No fake na to number. I don't we go put look at this man or to number. You never can tell. No fake na to number. The thing is, it's not only him. It's not only him. Watch. It's not only him. He provide, he with a solution in the face of troubles. So if I go on yes, sir.
Na Kampala peace talk na Uganda. So na go see nobody feels here. The political grandmasters are not Britain raw job.
If when you listen to people like Brother Chibo here, You can see through. He understands the problem. It's not as if this man have a block in his skull. He see the problem here, but maybe one or two things that he cannot be proud to reveal to you in the public is what is pushing him. It could be that he married to a Muslim person in Germany. It could be that he has one or two business or inheritance from his father in the north. Maybe 4 square meter land or 5 square meter land, even if it's 800 square meter. That's enough. He will not come out and tell you, because of that my land, I will do this, I will do that. No. He will do everything to keep on pushing this agenda. That Anibo is no gray area now because of Mazanokan. That ever since he started talking about Biafra, look at him, that he said that anybody talking about Biafra that come out to restore Biafra will always end up in shame. But he mentioned Ojukwu, he mentioned Mazanokan, he mentioned Owazurike, right? Now, these three people that he mentioned, all of them, even as of this moment, are far better than him, that never for once talk about Biafra or fight for Biafra. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. He said that, imagine somebody calling other people, a non-entity. For you to call people like these people that he mentioned, a non-entity, that means you must be very, very special being. Like life is very, very excellent to you. You have access to everything, because as of today, Owazurike is richer than this man, more famous and more popular than this man. Owazurike is more, is more of a state person than this man, right? Then you talk of Ojukwu. Only the name Ojukwu is what paving way for Bianca today. Bianca, what can apart from Ojukwu, mention one thing that Bianca is known for. Bianca's access and what makes Bianca is Ojukwu name. Only the name. A name that if you mention it to even a child of 8 years in the north, he will tell you that he knows Ojukwu. This man, like me, and I don't even know the state where he come from, let alone knowing what he can offer. All of them calling people that, like, okay, I don't, maybe you say that I'm calling Ojukwu. Ojukwu is far older than him, but he called him a non-entity. PM Simon Ekpa, he can't even compare his achievement in his own age, popularity, more fame, more of a state person than this man. All of them, are you getting what I'm saying now? Now, you come down to COS, who is now currently in charge. There's no way academically, financially, more of a state person than this man. Yet, anybody that has of Biafra will always end up in shame. I don't know who is now in shame. Is it you or them? Please, someone should just make this to make sense. Because for you to call somebody an idiot, you must be very, very smart than that person. For you to say that call somebody a poor man, you must be very rich than that person. Otherwise, you cannot just call, but like Brachibo said here, that he don't know him, but no fake. Now, number, like Madam Origin stated it here. Where is that your comment? If you can number, oh like Brachibo, you might honor to well. No figure number. Where's that Madam Origin? There's a way she. I see you're welcome. You're welcome. Ofegen foreign land. I can't see that. I think I saw your message before now. Ofegen Atonam and look at it here. So this is somebody that want you to listen to him. Just imagine that. Please, if you're not joining us, I will encourage you to help me hit the like button. Let us get the like button up. We have only 68 at this point, and you have 100 people watching. Please do me a favor by tapping that button that says like. Okay, give it a thumbs up. Very, very important. I tell you, my let me take it back a bit. There's something he said here that I want us to understand that part very, very well.
Solution in the face of troubles. So maybe if I go on have Tupa boki very mother para no any Moki Begiso na Raga again Jeta Abuni Accord like Kampala peace talk in Uganda. And so now go singing nobody favorable, nobody feels so here. The political grandmasters are non Britain raw job. And what do you make football on your 1 year? What do you make Baba? Come on, Muddy, I will pay a warrior.
In Anya, after reminding this Efulefus, if that just that in few short video, he just but no matter even if you like bring a very giant board and marker, begin to write and draw, how just explain to him, he will not understand it because he's wired not to understand anything meaningful. The way he's being wired, he will not understand anything. And he said here, Kamaiga bo a coward, warrior. Because at the end of the day, they will sit by you. The difference between a warrior and a coward is that a warrior have a chance to survive. And that chance you have to create it by how courageous you are, how serious and determined you are. If not, but if you summon courage and stand on the side of the truth and do what you are doing diligently, you will end up somehow maybe recovering. You may have something to protect yourself. But the moment you turn down this option and begin to see yourself, like that one, that ganja man, that one we played yesterday said that we know again. No, they're not possible. Nobody said you should go and fight for war. Nobody's calling for war. War Biafrans Ojukwu called for referendum. Kanu called for referendum. PM called for referendum, and because we have seen how the others have called for referendum and how the whole thing ended, he organized self-referendum. That even Nigerian government, Nigerian mainstream media was talking about the method. How can they, that people voted all over the world without having any network delay or slowness or crash. You go there and vote. All right? That they were kind of questioning why don't we, how they can adopt that method of voting. But of course, if you do that, they will mount somebody in the system to corrupt it. Maybe after voting, the vote will just vanish. They will find a way to manipulate it. But that's for them though, because you have to fight corruption before you have that kind of system. Because at the end of the day, somebody will be the one to operate it. The database of that will be in the hands of somebody. So that's why when people say you cannot solve problem of Nigeria, it's not out of hate, but it's just being realistic. Because if you introduce any software that is going to be difficult for people to manipulate, once you vote one, you can't vote two, that kind of thing, whether temperate or not temperate, people will be that people called people that are there's a name that immigration call their own. They are the one in charge of the data. They can also change something. Do you understand? They have access to delete everything. So no matter how secure you think that the system will be, they will still penetrate it. So it's not going to work. So those ones called for referendum, PM organized with the Biafrans. They decided to work on it and they achieved it. Self-referendum was conducted and carried out, and millions of Biafrans voted without any complaint. Have you seen anybody today running propaganda about that self-referendum? No, because we are all voted. Even them voted. Some voted in support, some voted against. At the end of the day, majority carried the vote. Have you seen anybody that's challenged that self-referendum? Not at all, because it was too authentic. database. That's it. There's a way. There's there's another name for it. When I had issue before with immigration back then, that's what they call that, because I have to travel back to Abuja to solve that problem, because they are the one in charge. They made a mistake in my name 2 times. They forced me to go to Abuja head office to ratify that. When I went there, they interviewed me and they said a lot of things. They have to call the people that are in charge of the database. There's another word they use, what they call those people. If I remember that, I will say it here. But let's continue. I don't want to, because of that, stop more than what I'm saying. But I understand what I said. Yes, it's database, but there's another word they call that. Anyway, these people understand what PM did, and this is to tell you that everybody that this man called non-entity are in line with peaceful, separation. Nobody's for war, even the type of Ojukwu. But you cannot force people to fight you, and you don't know what to say. You just keep quiet. Remember what Gumi said. I'm gonna bring that one as well. Gumi made it clear to us that to everybody, there's a war going on, and this war is between nomadic Fulani, according to him, with others. They asked him, others is what? He said, those that are not Fulani. So you that is saying Master Kanu made a mistake by forming ESN, that war that is coming from the spokesperson of Indian Ability will take war, Shegumi, said it on air. And you are against your brother for being proactive to protect your forest, so that when these people fighting for war, when they come to you, you have someone to stop them. You don't beg about your ring light. How can they are causing problem? They are bringing this problem to our people. Master Kanu's people that Biafra is always a backward. It means backward. My people, if you see any man sounding like that, they are your number. In fact, Fulanis are better than like that. Chegumi is a saint because he told you there's a war, so that you can close your door. Those of them that shouting, why are you closing the door? You don't need to close the door. Your own is just to close the door. You are causing problem. You are putting fear in the minds of the people. Give us some away. They are calling for your head indirectly, because what they're trying to do is to take or shift your mind away, so that they are not again. So if you can pour yourself, you can ask no. You are very deep in your own sleep. Now you are no longer here. Quack and a dog. I got one. I can about dog. But was it we go to a walk? Between a wagon or Gonada. Now, and he did not say this war is only Fulani, is against Fulanese in the north and non-Fulanese in the north. Is between Fulanese in the north and non-Fulanese in the north. No. He said this war is everywhere. And the man keep on warning Nigerians. He even said, be careful. King Goku recently, Nigerian army and Nigerian security forces should be very careful how they treat Ndi. What again do you want? That man is actually helping everybody. To be honest with you, Bushegumi is helping you, telling you the truth. Is something that it may sound funny or it may sound weird to you, but somehow it is what you need. You need the truth. You need the truth. That truth is what will make you to understand what is going on. Please help me hit that button. We let us see if we can get to 80 people, 100 people liking the video. We have only 83 people, and the people watching now is way too higher than that. Please get a thumbs up, make it to at least 100. So how can you feel bad about what you could be saying when he is trying to bring the reality before you, telling you what you should expect? No one that war is already that war is ethnic war. That's what they call it. And some people are still telling you that massacre is the problem. Watch.
I tell you, maka ọ ya aba na history maka ebere ka wọd ka ya anwụ anya megide gị ife ịma nwụrụ that's the end result mana ị ga-agba nnekere onye atụ na ana na-azụ onwe ya onye ji na ana na-azụ onwe ya arapụ ndị a ka ha edife gbasara Igbo ụnụ afụna ndị kind of understanding onwe efe ndị na-azọ Biafra o nwere ọgụ a na-achọ mma oke negodi ka otu a Naijiria dị kịta ndị niile nọ n'amị ọha ncha ka isi dị mma enwere ndị agha nwee ndị boko ebe ahụ kama ha ya ala akịkwa armed forces ekpoko onye ugwu na akịrịka which is not the best ọ bụrụ gọọmenti ọda in Africa na Nigeria ebe very horrible state ọ bụrụ na ihe atagodi eme nke ọta which mana mgbe ọ na-emefe ebumnobi otu anyị si pụta maka ọtụtụ n'ime anyị na-atụ ụta kịta sokwa na-akwado ife mgbe ọ na-aga kịta ọgọ n'afịa ọfịabana nne famili mere nka enwetago m ọtụtụ kọls ọife ka m ji wee nọ ire onwe m na-ekwu ka ndị Igbo ya esi dị mma bikos asọba ife asọba aka Chineke ada adịkwu ya kemgbe a bịa nwee different groups onwe ndị sị na ha nwa abụrụzi Biafra ka ha na-azụ ka ezi afọ obodo ha bụ ha na-azụ ezi afọ obodo ahụ ndị nke asị nọ nke a ka ha na-azụ ọ bụrụzi Biafra ndị nke asị nọ different groups factions adama nọ n'ụdịfa nkwubezie ka ndị Igbo ya esi dị mma si pọs godi ife ọ na-azụ for now on my side so ya nwee pụtazi apostle no blame if at all no nwere ebe anyị esi wee taba eme nke ọta si nene ebumnobi o ji bidia
Divine T, thank you so much. Thank you, of course, Tina. Asa Tina, thank you, and our sister Franca Okonkwo. You know, Divine T, what you said is true. What you said is true. It is hard time we start dealing with this kind of people so that others will learn their lessons. Oh, what you see this thing you said here? That is another truth that is very, very painful and very, very weak to believe. But I will tell you, I'm not saying you should go and fight anybody, but there's nothing we can pretend or no matter how you see it, you go nowhere until you deal with these people, which is one of the most difficult things to do in freedom movement. Every freedom movement or every agitator, every people that fighting for their freedom passed through this thing. That's what Madame Origin always called the red group, using Finland template. The red group. You must deal with the red group for you to be free. And that's a sign that you are in a very big mess. One of the signs that you are in a very big mess is you must have a red group in you. It is normal. Please like the video, get the like button up, like the video. You must have it. Is a must. It's one of the things that comes with people that are being treated like what people are going through now. If you don't have a red group, that means you are not totally the mess that you find yourself is not that complete. It's not as mess as it's supposed to be. The number of the level of red group you have in your midst is a testimony or is a kind of a sign that truly you need help. Truly you need freedom. Truly you need to do something. The more red group you have, the more sign, the more it's been proven that actually you need to do something to free yourself. And unfortunately, people who look like this man are the one, doing that nonsensical thing. Now hear him again.
Non-state actors
now, if they don't know the rule of engagement, we are coming to that. Now, there's something I want to flag before we go forward, because there's something Brachibo said here about army. Okay, Nigerian army. Now, some of them were integrated in the Bonigwe. In water, is not. Some people actually believe. They think that when you say that, you are insulting Nigerian army, or you are, you are going out of line. No, read this. This is coming from Daily Post. All right. This is from Daily Post. And as you have it here, this is May 4th, 2025, this year. One of the headlines read, reintegrating repentant Boko Haram fighters, vital for national security. Not insecurity, vital for national security. Nigerian government. Are you getting the point? That the Boko Haram. Remember, as a Boko Haram member, the training is different from normal, army training. They are trained to go after maybe ndị kwere na chi ọzọ, ndị na-adịkpa isi ana. They were trained to that women should be a subject to them. They are trained to to see anybody that does, if you don't grow your afọ guy to logo so the training is totally different and it is uncomparable. Bringing them to these people without proper I don't think there's no training to change the minds of somebody who have tired people for believing in Nachiozo, or who believe in the world infidel, all of a sudden to become army of a supposedly secular state like Nigeria, to be an army in such environment, it is detrimental because you actually bring in terror to the masses. And who actually reintegrate them? Have you asked yourself who actually reintegrate them and what are the messages the person has to pass to them that made them repented? Like, who is the trainee? Who is in charge of repenting them? What is the message that they pass to them that made them call them repented? Imagine a Bugu sympathizer preaching to Bugu member and end up telling you that person has been repented. I don't want to go for it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Please hit that button. Now let's go back to Brother Chibo. This is just to prove to that what Brother Chibo said is not just a mere talk, it is here. You can see the evidence. Now,
without a proper orientation, human beings are animals before him. I'll go to accord.
Brother Chibo is not a member of DOS. He have never worked with Master Nokana about the Biafra movement, but he's commenting from afar. But you can see how articulated he sounds. You can see how the knowledge he has about what happened and what Biafra Liberation Army, what Biafra Liberation is all about. You can see through everything. He says something very, very important here. That this issue of Ndebelebe, is all about orientation. That because of the problem at hand, the danger, there's no more time to train them to that expectation. But you don't have any other choice than to give them this to protect the land. But people who work with Master Kanu, who claim to be an insider, we turn around and tell you, oh, that everything is the way it is now because Nnamdi Kanu is a supreme liar. He's not he don't mean anything good for Biafrans. He always against the Biafrans. He is this, he is that. How can you now justify that? Because you cannot see the reason behind everything. Now, these people blaming Master Kanu, they don't blame people that kidnap him, so that vacuum, they created a vacuum that many of you are not complaining about. You clap for them to kidnap Master Kanu. Today you are complaining. You are complaining bitterly. Watch out.
Can we say for situation, maybe state of emergency, human beings will appear like an animal, makana, or like an orientation. Say, we're for the day be over the week, prisoners in this jailbreak, or for boys volunteer. So that period, the Cheromo, but what's the Kumaka invasion, case where to invade Igbo land and so many other things. So the enthusiasm more feel the mayor and all the period that on everywhere was protected.
Okay. He's confirming to you that everywhere was protected. Even after his kidnapping, PM started preaching the same thing, and everywhere was protected. Do you know why we started having issue? It was those who claimed that ESN should be under their control, and somehow they are no longer under their control because they were fighting between them. They were fighting PM. They think that PM is taking away their job away from them, and for that singular act, they want to prove otherwise by making sure that they stop everything unstoppable, just to get back at Biafrans, just to prove a point which I don't know why. I don't know what is their problem, to be honest with you, but somehow they want to prove a point. Please, you can see the video here. People, this is Fulani people cutting, people's farmland, bringing it down. But actually, merge everything together so that you can now see the activities of these people. Watch.
I can't procreate. Ojukwu, in times of reputation, I don't want to talk down on you, man. I'm going to do how to get. Can I go to get you? No, you pay. I'm a man. Dig at your amandi. Dim, let's Chief Chukwu make God make good. Only able to talk down on you. Only able to talk against him. MNK alone, see from a royal background. MNK alone. Makeze Maria or sacrifice lost on an near or to Thomas in the honey. I believe I may push away. I believe he have to cook when they have. They were on the baru. Academically, his academic prowess, and now you got more of a Megariao. Canada Kunamakarina Marongi. His academic prowess. Gideana Bemoro Paris.
Adam Manakana. And he says something here. Oh, Makabaya, Tien Dofania, which is true. John, this man, this chimpanzee, people from your lineage, what have you done positively? You can't do it. Your own, maybe we're trying just to fight those who have something to offer. Can you do it? You can't. You can't. You always come out on your camera, begin to talk. You are talking as if you have something to offer. You cannot do it. You can't. I know why Brachibo is not mentioning maybe PM here. Because, people who claim they hate him, because they don't know. Many people don't know that the main problem is not about PM. It's about those who fighting PM. And everybody and all those things. If only now fight the PM, because just like when Buhari told Goodluck Jonathan, I will make your government ungovernable. That is what US and their people did. Just take a look at who is who? Pure DOS member. And if you name it, why this guy stop our zonal contribution as a coordinator somewhere in Israel? They are the one that fueled insecurity. One of them, they are the one that fueled it, and they fueled it thinking that they are hurting PM, creating this vacuum and problem going on every corner of our in our land. They did that because they think that that's the best thing to do. And propaganda, time will tell, because you see everything that happened in secret is going to come out later. In future, people will sit down and tell the story, the secret behind it, As the hot is dishing it out little by little. And it must get to that point. It must get to that point whereby everybody got a come. Today, PM look like a bad person in the eyes of average Igbo people. Because DS understand again. PM wage, verbal war with them. Yes, verbal war. And they did it. He conquered them single-handedly. They recruited people they thought they were going to chase him away from social media. Use what they did, in social media to compare. They don't mind to get away innocent souls just to blackmail PM. And after those things, Biafrans, people are now tagging it to Mas Namonokan, because they have to trace it in their own mind. They are tracing it back to the origin of the source of the problem. If I begin to play some clips here from these people, some of you will be discouraged. Our people, to be honest with you, they are very few in number, not many. That's good news. But what they're doing, the energy they're investing in making sure they blackmail their own is too much. Is too much. And there's no need for that. There's no need to go to that extent. But they have to do it because at the end of the day, the target, the primary purpose is to blackmail Biafran Prime Minister. There's a video of Ojukwu where he actually said a little bit. He just touched, said little, just a drop of truth, not just a drop. And what did he say? He said that DOS are the one doing everything just to blackmail Samanepa because they are angry that the Samanepa outshined them, which is a very big problem because Igbo people we gossip a lot and we show our jealousness without hiding it. We can even be brutal in some cases about it, which is very, very bad. Triple M, I see you. God bless you for joining me. And I can see your comment. Did you, Barrister Ifa Ejiofor, crying out that Benjamin Madubugo is trying to buy him? Yes, that was last week. It's almost 2 weeks now. He said that. But who came from where Benjamin Madubugo is from? What did he say in his recent video? That Masamanakane, he's praying that he will come out. Now that he felt that Mazakano is not coming out like he expected, or maybe today Mazakano has failed, he's now running another video telling you that this is why he is calling him out for him to, so that he can face what he caused in Igbo land. Are you kidding me? This is the minds of our people. Propaganda with lies. Propaganda organized or cooked up by a liar is always like that. They can say anything at any given time just to navigate their way and make money out of it. Some people see what is going on, like they have called many of them to share money to them, and they are doing what they're doing. Sometimes when you listen to them, you'll be tempted to believe that somebody have funded them, somebody is paying them to say, because it is laughable. Something that you have known for years, all of a sudden, you format your memory and begin to yap nonsense. How can you not defend that kind of thing? How can you, where will you start to defend that kind of thing? You see the danger, you can see the plan they have. Imagine this one that lives in Germany, dragging Ojukwu, dragging Masamakana. Then of course, PM Samanepa will be Gabon Ofenkupu. Then COS, of course, Gabon Ofenkupu. Why? He lives in abroad. Even if you don't believe your own people from other tribes, they are shocked. They're in shock. They are confused about some of these people, which I'm going to play a few clips from them after this one. Just watch.
Abẹ́sẹ̀ intelligence, kẹ́sẹ̀ ní Messi.
Jesus, I see.
He was such affluence
Yes,
when
Rebecca,
he
you're
was
welcome.
People such crowds or metal see again with weaknesses.
Yes, yeah, and
so such a situation or where Bambo came rescue operation, protect our mothers and no men ama m ọtụtụ ndị ugwu gbara ọsọ mgbe ahụ ọ dị sọfesi na Israel. Ama m ọtụtụ ndị ugwu ndị na-achị efe egbu mmadụ, ha ncha niile gbafuo. Chukwu na-anọkọta kpalite mmadụ somewhere. Serapụzie na middle of the journey or end of the na land crash. Nke a dị iche. Onye ọ na-emewezi ebule m game. Ọ ife chọka m correct ebe a. Ikwuwara ọnụ ihe eficha ọnụ. Agwọrọ m gị dịka nsị.
Ọbụla ife na-eficha ọnụ. Nke a bụrụ ife na-eficha ọnụ, ọ ga-achọ ego eri ya because not only okwuwara ọnụ, o kwuru ncha n'ọnụ, ọ kọrọ a lot of nonsense here. No, this is not the first time. That's why I'm not mad. Okay, but I'm confused the number of people coming out these days, okay, sounding like him. But him, I know already. Oh yeah, if you could ever, you called him, you have the Ofeketo number. Oh yeah, call.
Like only on the center of his own word. Mamu when they are when they mamu. Ojobu no nya. You know, Kampanakia. But I give put an answer, Nandini. Anu ha no go no good. Ana manye mo nya actually we ba manye gunie.
Omo kananga.
Ana mi eme.
Omo that one.
I no naga. If any chebo na agbatu go. Mana na
Inania. In leadership book. Na ye no na ya. If any chebo no better they go. Gospel. Now listen. Some of us in the church get we una batobi yoko, maybe I'm in Imo State, I'm in Anambra, I'm in Neboi, I'm in Abia, I'm in Delta, I'm in River State, I'm in Uyo, I'm in Cross River. Only una after twice. That's confessional war, right? Apollo had Oguni like that. Go, even about Cold War. Go quietly. He may not even fire a gunshot, but not working on it. Would not drag or week of in economy of the nation. I believe the good center. Man, I can get up yes, now, but Anna, we are and gear. Oh, me to take again game. Oh, when they couldn't give a fanaga, he should stop one also. And now was he. Oh, when they could their church program. Han on the church or Guabra Uzuhanozo. And I thought they did now. So some of us may just go through it there before. You now see through it, which is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Now listen.
I know now. Because I'm whatever I was saying, if I could we basically my country after couple of days. Set up with the game. I would have one day okay, and was there now was there maybe metaria, if you create it, the best make mistake, Neka case may or them or put a game one, a buru now, or what on K passer. I told you never blame them, get them originally you have no plan. No, I am Johnny book or
there's no plan, my brother. Originally, they don't have any plan. No, one can cha no they don't have, and they don't care. They don't have plan, they don't even care to have. Their own mindset is how to, and no, if I get men no aquatondia, a mom of an or we go in their head in the chica gaso. I don't understand. I'm struggling to find out the reason behind what they're doing, like to understand what is pushing them, what makes them to feel that what they're doing is the right thing to do. I don't know. A quick game.
Now you're already I can granite on a basket. And then we're okay looking. Adam is to come on up. Adam, I quit what up. Adam is swear what up. Macatable on them what up like a cop. I wouldn't be book. I made the faith with money. I would not go to what you call for. But I wouldn't have to get an upper hand either. And whenever I cannot tamper, I think I did no magic snap. The warriors in their days, I guess in a one source of bunch of cowards. They display acts of cowardice. I fire be banana. ịrapana Igbo ruo afịa ebe anyị ka nọ ndụ ịkọrọ ụmụ ụmụ gị na enwere insekuriti na anyị enwere egbe anyị eji wee fight ha anyị ncha wee gbafusisie enwee nọzi abroad ọ dịka ndị na-arụpanya maka ọ na nna ya ukwu a na abroad echọghị m otu ụdị ife ala ọ na-ekwu na ọnọ ha n'Igbo ka o so ọtụtụ alụ echọghị m na onye a na-achị nata nya ka mmadụ napụrụ ebe ahụ nnata ọ bụrụ sọsọ ị na-ekwu na redio kwuo na ọ na-anata wee bata nke onye mesitokwa ya ahụ na Abacha ajọka na Abacha ajọka ọ bụ ife Abacha mee dị mma. Yes, if you maybe can, man, at least the rich also cried in his days.
Yes.
The rich also cried. This is an evil union. Can he go them? My God, them man, when them nine. So then we have to make it better than we met it. And where the posterity will lay curses on us. Even our children, they are greatly disappointed by now. Sister Niho, you never do brother Paul.
Now, if Oku here, is gospel. Pure gospel. And the people criticizing Mas Nnamdi Kanu, this like what Brachibo said here. He came back like he said that he's coming. And he came. He may arrest or give her up. Lugo Mechu will give me up. Kuchugolo Nifa will believe in ya. Will give her up. It was enough for people like
new updates, yo. So job ndị believe Efulefus si na Igbo ama ndị mma n'ojidere ọsọ be na mebie abebe show no update n'ojidere pụta kịta maka na ọ na-agbadisielu nko Ghana amnesty general amnesty kono jize pụta dị ka ikpeazụ abụọ onye ewudere ọkpọ otu n'ime ndị na-achụ ha sizere ọha na sponsor ha ya bụ new update no wedere wepụta anyị n'okwu egwu ahụ ka anyị na-afụ so
ọkwa ife ebe onye nke agbadoro okwu nke ya like okwu ya na ebe ọgbado ebe o setara okwu ya bụ na ndị na-wepụtara wefa ichekwe okirikiri ala Igbo ekwueze na ndị abụọ ndị ọjọọ na ha bụ ndị ọjọọ ha na-arụzi ọjọọ ọ bụ na ha na-arụ ọjọọ anọ m ebe a na-ana protect ndị na-eme ife ọjọọ no but ebe ọ bụla ịchọpụtara na mfa na-arụ ọjọọ ife ị ka dị ime bụ ịchọ kedu ndị isi ndị a ke ndị na-finance ndị a reach out to them weturu onye ọsụ kpọọ ọnụ na fon wee kpọọ PM na fon si ya PM na-ekwenekwa ife anyị na-agabiga n'ọsụ ebe anyị bi na-ekwenekwa ife na-eme n'ọsụ na-ekwenekwa ife ndị ọsụ mee no instead ndị ọsụ akọdụ ife na-anụkwa on social media I'm not from ọsụ a na-ekwu na ndị ọsụ na-akpa nkata ka a ga-esi wee chụpụ ndị agha na-echekwa obodo because na ndị gọvanọ which of course ndị na gọọmenti agwa na fa na unu na ndị na complain unu na-eme ọrụ fa dị difficult. Governor have to do something otherwise man relate ya na his government has again because all that na from Abuja. Now some people know subu ndị akpụli ego wee pụta pure preaching deceive weze ndị befa ka turn again. This is the report I know then no Oworo you also put on a counter with another better story. No. Instead, for banket until the PM knows hands up takweze oye ka run the platform 2023 kebo ya no maybe platform ba 2024 no okwa keep us aka no alafia this guy now also nepal from us and many also people that are if you are from also people need to speak from that angle if you are from there okama keta obon ifo ya na egwu eziokwu ibe ka ndo nwamara ka iwatago obon no ifo na egwu eziokwu you can support one and ana anu gị with proof obon even na-ekwu that against maybe na ebe no na kwue because na awakpo no n'ike using government power and all that then we ike imaki so reach out ndị na nọrọ n'ọsọ ekwu nke bụ eziokwu ka ndị mmadụ mata ebe ife na-eme si eme here Shegumi.
We are talking about ethnic war.
So is that ethnic war, right?
Yes, it's going on. Yes.
So between which ethnic group?
Between now the nomadic Fulani, the herdsmen, and the others. If the others means anybody who's not them.
Please listen again.
Talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war.
So it's an ethnic war, right?
Yes, it's going on. That's
so between.
So this thing that you are calling banditry and bandit leader is ethnic war. You know what ethnic war? Before me, you know. I am a Fulani, I am Igbo, I am Yoruba, I am Hausa, I am Efiki, I am Modese, I am a German. You are speaking from your own, from angle of your own ethnicity. Fulani now wake up and say, all of you, you are my enemy, I'm going to wage war against you anywhere you are. Whether you are close to me or whether you are far, it's all about waging war against you. And that war is what this Shigumi is talking about. That this thing you are calling banditry is not just banditry, it's an ethnic war. That means validating what Master Kanu said earlier, all these years. Now, in fact, they are coming, that they are coming to invade your land. What is that thing that is in your own ethnicity that Fulani want to take away? They are not coming to feed cow like they meant it to. They want you to understand. No, they are coming to take your land. And when you hear Ruga, they want to, Ruga. It's all about making that ethnic war for Fulani to be more easy, to be more easier, by making you to believe that want to feed their cow in your region and mount this Fulani, what they call Ruga. That is Fulani military camp. In translation, after some years, ask yourself, why is Shegumi saying this recently? Why is it that he didn't say that 2015, 2016, when Ruga started, when campaign for Ruga started? They don't want you to understand what that Ruga means. If not Master Kanu, that Ruga would have been very, very successful. Nobody will tell you this, but I will tell you. That Ruga, what the campaign they carry stand. But Master Kanu explained it very, very, very well. And people begin to reason in line. Even those who don't like him begin to pick idea from what he said. Today, Shegumi, one of the top person in the Fulani people, is telling you the definition of that Ruga and what band, because when they were talking about Ruga, there's something like bandit then. It was when Ruga failed, they now moved it to banditry. And that word bandit has been translated in a short form as an ethnic war. Not from Master Kanu, not from an Igbo person, no, it is just from the people who actually, the organizers of those things, is telling you what it means. Hear it again and I'll move forward.
Talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war.
So it's an ethnic war, right?
Yes, it's going on. That's
so between which ethnic group?
Between now the nomadic Fulani, the headsmen, and the others. If the others means anybody who's not them.
Okay. Now, yesterday we played this guy called Onowibu, right? Claiming that what Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB and everybody is doing is how can you call my country? You called my country a zoo. Okay, whether you call it a zoo, I'm not even good in calling it a zoo. Okay, because I don't know. I don't think it matters whether it's a zoo or not a zoo. But you can understand the reason why people call it a zoo. In fact, if you want me to be real to you, I don't want to insult animal. Now listen.
Social media because of this nonsense. ikete oke n'ime ya ụmụazị adakpo n'ụlọ na onye gba aka aha eje ọgụ onye ji egbe ahụ ya na masa anyị nochisi ọrụ mmadụ ga-anwụ bịa ka ị nwụọ egbe ọsọ kịta ụlọ enwe na nwaanyị na-amịsịsịsị na IPOB na-amịsịsịsị na-amịsị na ịnọzi mgbe niile anyị na-ekwu ya gwara m unu any organization ọbụla aka na 10 years ọ bụla onwe ihe ọ mepụtara na onwezifo oge emenwe again because before 10 years enwere na injuries wears and tears ụfọdụ aka ọnụ eme na accuse me many things obi n'ibi ama abụzi ofu again asị ụzụ na-agbara akpụ egbe ya na-agbara akpụ ogene ya na egbe anya n'ọdụ unu nwa na-achụ freedom unu ga-ebu ụzọ nene ndị chụrụ ya before unu nwa ife ife mee na time mazọb nyafọzie nke IPOB na the same country ka ị na-emekwa ya brutal people ndị na-achụ ife a ga-eme ka akụrụ chụa gị ndị na-afụgo n'ibugodu threat to them ndị na-afụgo n'ibu competition ka ị na-eje ka ije si fanye gị independence fanye gị nke anụ nke etu a ka esi eme ya fọm ọdịza ka ọ bụ political party unu wee nwee ike bata na chamber anwa where you can now na-ene onye anya face to face ya look you are not supposed to be in this hallowed chamber award your constituency so amount of money what happened to the community project that means they stand your moral right to speak in this parliament and egeghị ntị ọ bụ iru only more here in those somewhere that say Nigeria must do this you must zoo my own country bụ zoo wow anyị bụ ndị Igbo bụ the only people na Nigeria that enjoy the even or benefit na this country because every corners in Nigeria ndị Igbo na ya anyị nọ na harness their resources na-erijugodo afọ everywhere in the north ndị Igbo na ya
I hope you are hearing him right. I hope you are hearing your brother. What Ganja cannot do. Now let's move to another. Just here, this is coming from an Igbo man. No, after Shegumi has made it clear to you that there's an ethnic war, and you can see that he even went as far as condemning people chasing Fulani away from farmland by telling you that how many of you are actually farming. Why are you complaining? Are you a farmer? What if a man that doesn't want to give us that? Listen.
Every day, our brothers no see there. How much time get it? I may take advantage, which you know. Everywhere I go, we want to take over. Which the Lagos we have taken over. Everywhere I go, I take it over.
But this world we have taken over. It may be millions of wealth. Yoruba land. Out of that, because to them we are taking over. We are taking over. Okuche, we are taking. You and who is taking over Lagos? You are taking over Lagos as what? You can see the mentality and the mindset of I know that how to. If you go to summarize, how to form IPOB, the political party, so you can go there and tell them, they are awarded so billion to you, and you are not supposed to be in this hallowed chamber. Ask him, what does it take to pass a bill? What does it take to pass a bill? It should not because of now what they're going to your state, and you use that money very well. Then you cannot pass another bill. Inside the argument. Before they even award that money to you, do you know what you have to do? Do you know what you need to? How you need to bribe some senators from other tribe, from other local governments from the north to support your bill? If you let's assume you want to build something, and if they did not vote in support, that bill is not going to pass through. And they have more people in that hollow chamber than you, based on the structure, based on which is deliberate. But Omar have to wrap some more. Or Hana Hilda, or if was in a Kosovo, on a ring light now. That's why I was giving Now listen to this person.
Future Mofo, if I may ask, what do you intend to achieve by coming out from time to time on social media to call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu names? You keep telling us that he's an eternal liar and he created the beast called ESN. You call them bandits. You call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu an ingrate. Now, if I may ask, what do you intend to achieve? I don't think you can achieve anything because the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu you are calling on is available. The young man is facing his case straightforward, squarely. So you can't indict him. The only way you would have indicted Nnamdi Kanu is if the young man is not available. But the young man is standing, he's facing his case, and he's winning. So what do you intend to achieve? Sometimes you talk like somebody that's being pushed to talk. Like go and say something. The point is this. Nnamdi Kanu has created something that is beyond him. Nnamdi Kanu cannot even stop the quest. How will I liken the issue of Biafra to you so that you understand it better? I thank God for somebody like Ojukwu the other day. Ojukwu the other day came out, he called on federal government of Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu. That Nnamdi Kanu is more of a political solution than a political problem. So you coming out, what are you trying to achieve? As far as I'm concerned, I know I'm speaking the mind of a lot of people, not just Igbo people. I don't think you are more than Ojukwu. Ojukwu has more pedigree than you as far as Biafra is concerned. As far as that quest or struggle for Biafra is concerned. When I look at you, sometimes you are educated, you are civilized, you are vast in knowledge. Most of the things you say here, most of your assertions are it's unbelievable. Nnamdi Kanu has been out for getting to 5 years now. What have so many of you done? What have you done to change the narrative? What have you done to change the system? So this is not all about Nnamdi Kanu. Never would you come out to challenge the government. Never will you come out to challenge the existing protocol. When you talk about the government, you always come out to challenge Nnamdi Kanu. You blame Nnamdi Kanu. I do not know. If you want to, you keep calling him ingrate. The name ingrate, I don't know that which you did to Nnamdi Kanu that he never appreciated. Now, tell us, let's appreciate you. Even without being told, we now appreciate you. Thank you for whatever you have done for Nnamdi Kanu in the past, which he has not appreciated. Forgive me if not for anything, for the brother's sake. Before now, you are part of the IPOB. You are part of Biafra. You are an Igbo man. And one thing is very clear. You cannot separate yourself from IPOB. You can't separate yourself from Biafra. You can't separate yourself from being an Igbo man. It's impossible. That is what most of us face to understand. And most of us, like, it's very common among the few of Igbo people. Because as far as Igbo people are concerned, I knew that if referendum is going to take place today, a lot of people will side the Biafra issue. Few Igbos are not in support of Biafra. Maybe in the name of politicians and the rich ones are more. How many are they? Very few number. And when it comes to referendum, majority carries the vote. Majority will always win. So I don't see what you intend to achieve by coming out.
Now, why I play this is because I want you to see people like Uchemefo, his own side. These are people that believe that Nnamdi is this and that. He's now part and parcel of that man that we played his video here. He's just like that man. Always telling you that, okay, Ojukwu got it wrong. They always want to tell you what they believe and what they want you to believe it. Do you know in life you may have something, you may have something that is good, or you may know something that is good. You know that is good, but despite that thing is good, you don't like it. It is possible. You may not like it because it's coming from the angle you don't like. It's coming from someone you don't actually appreciate. You don't actually believe in that person. You don't think that that person actually has something to offer. It is there. It is part of it. But you need to understand the whole thing that's surrounded it, because it's not about you alone. And it can never be about you alone. You need to give peace to reign. You give peace a chance. Now, Uchemefo is an Igbo man. But he's one of those that painting Mazagana bad. In fact, Northerners, I've not seen a Northerner running program back to back on Mazamanakan just to talk down on him. No. Why is it Igbo people doing that? No other tribe do that, apart from Igbo speaking tribe. No other. And they will turn around to tell you that people that kidnap Mazamanakan is just they don't have their identity in Anokwa. In Anokwa. Like I said, Let's just watch. Now, hear this message from a northerner. Okay, just pay attention what he said.
Stand this thing now, please. How is it that somebody that was alleged to be inciting violence is charged with terrorism and has been in DSS custody for years now, not caught with a weapon? And how is it as well that somebody caught with weapon, with evidence of unaliving people, is now called to a negotiating table, working freely? And some cleric scholars are even advocating for the negotiation. I don't understand. And let's look at it again now. How is it that somebody, the people that ravage a community, impose levy on them, that if they don't pay, they will be unalived or they won't see peace, are now classified as bandits, not terrorists? And at the same time, somebody you've not caught with weapons, somebody that has not imposed levy on people, is now spending years in detention, in DSS detention.
You can hear the side, what he said, right? Now, let me bring to you this person. They are not Igbo. They are not
The
Igbo.
Igbos politicians are useless. Very, very useless. The governors of Southeast are very, very useless. The Indibo, as a Igbo socio-cultural group, is also a very useless organization.
Okay.
The Southeast governors are so useless, they are useless to themselves, and they are even useless to their people. Even though because these people are so useless, I see no reason that Nnamdi Kanu should still be in detention. Dramatically kidnapped in Kenya, brought into this country, and then dramatic allegation against him. For many years, he has been in detention. And look at what is happening in the north. The play of shame and disgrace in the north. In the north, the northern politician actually agitated for the forgiveness of Boko Haram. Boko Harams were forgiven, clothed, they were given money, clothes, and they were even fed with rice and chicken. And look at the recent disgrace and shame, the display of disgrace and shame of this country in Katsina. Just this week, where bandits and headers came with their ammunition, talking with tenacity and without any fear, with ammunitions.
Okay, let me just remind you that I have shared the link. If you want to, for those of you that want to contribute, you can now follow the link and come before we end up, before we wind down, because we are spending 1 hour 30-something minutes. So if you want to contribute anything, please, the link has been shared. Thank you.
AK-47s with ammunition come for peace reconciliation. They were boastful and talking to Nigerians and federal government as if they were addressing school children. And yet Kanu is in detention. And somebody will not tell me that the Eastern governors are useless. Look, the South need to wake up. Oh. The South need to wake up. Because what the North is doing is actually is so dramatic and so disgustful and so is so shame and it's so disgusting to the extent that you ask either we have one country, we ask either we even have a constitution in this country. Do we have a constitutional authority in this country? Different rules for different regions and for different people. Nigeria is a joke.
All right, we have Madam Origin in the house. Madam Origin in the house. You're welcome, ma'am.
Yeah, can you please help me play that Ohanes Ndibo leader, his so-called speech to ask the federal government to release Mazenani. I want the world to hear him. Maybe
I have not downloaded that video, to be honest with you. I won't lie.
Did you? I said it's on X. I sent you the link. Check your listen.
Okay, share the link to me.
Yeah, share the link.
Okay, let me get it
It's
on.
because of what this man, his comments, and I'm going to also read how the Northerners, view our so-called politicians. Sometimes I don't know. Oh, by the way, my manners. Please, I greet everybody, all well-meaning Biafrans, all gallant, valiant, all you people. You see, I am praying. You see why I am almost like with all tenacity and strength and vigor and vitality. I come every day is because I know who we are. When they send the number 4, when we choose our number 1, they send us a number 4 that was saved by mercy of the people. And they send him. Why will we not see what we are doing, what we are seeing today? So I greet all our well-meaning Biafrans, my able, gallant, valiant, meaningful Biafrans. If you come here every day, just pat yourself at the back and say, I am here to get my country, and I will. And I greet you, Mazikai, for your strength, resilience, tenacity, your consistency, and everything you're doing to get our country. It is our own, it is our country, and right in their very before, it has already happened.
Thank you so much.
I greet everybody.
This is Senator.
Okay, so the video is ready. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, should I play it or after?
No, just play it. Let everybody hear him.
Okay.
This is Senator John Azotambata, President General Ndibo worldwide. I am calling upon Ndibo Nine, wherever you are in Nigeria, to quickly go and take advantage of the voter registration exercise that is going on right now. Okay. Go and get your card as quickly as possible. Secondly, I would like to call upon the federal government of Nigeria to quickly release Nnamdi Kanu. The government has no serious advantage in keeping him. It is important that the government ensures his safety and his welfare, and the government must allow him to go and get medical treatment as quickly as possible. The government must adopt a political solution to this situation. I do not believe that the government has any serious advantage in keeping him any further.
That is the end.
That is the end.
Good.
Igbo kwenu.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Igbo, behold your king. Oh, Jesus. Compare this voice with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice. Compare this voice with Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's voice. Compare this voice with Dr. Ngozi Orabuese, who say Igbos or Biafrans don't have men and women of caliber. But this man is talking. Let me tell you what this man is trying to tell the federal government. This man is trying to tell the federal government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in dungeon for no reason. Nnamdi Kanu, for the last 4 years, they have collected blood. Did they say 50 or 500? That is like almost every month they are collecting blood for no reason, sending to wherever. This man is trying to tell the federal government that Nnamdi Kanu has multiple organ failures, that his liver, his kidney, his pancreas, his heart is failing. That's what this man is trying to say. He's trying to tell the world that Nnamdi Kanu has swellings, and he has he has swelling on his armpit, which is, it can mean anything. This man is trying to tell the world and the federal government, so that he has a his potassium is low, which is can be fatal at any moment. That is what this man is saying. But this is what I hear him say. This man is saying that he is a kite and his children are chicken. And the people that coronated him are the king of the kites. And what will happen to the chickens, he doesn't care. That is what I heard him say. With all due respect, it is sad that the world and the other parts of Nigeria are looking at Igbos and Biafrans maybe as weaklings because of what they have picked that is representing them. I keep asking them, what do they do to them? Is it like there is nothing left, or just they go there and they baptize them with something that turned them into something else? That a man, after seeing what is happening in Plateau State, in Benue State, they say to you that however they dissect a bush fowl is the same way they dissect the home fowl. And he is waiting to see how a home fowl is dissected, when the bush fowl is right there in his presence being dissected. If it is not foolishness, I don't know what foolishness is all about. What is happening in Plateau, Benue, and all of the surroundings? Nnamdi Kanu was screaming, and the likes of this man, because he was in Senate, are the ones that signed that he must be crucified. It is the likes of him. I just take a step back. Well, Nnamdi Kanu needs to come out. Senator Ohaneze, President, General, Bobotibo, every of your this thing, all we want is our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, out. We want not to be a part of what Gumi is talking about. Hello, sir. In case you didn't know, please play to him what Gumi is talking about. Maybe in case somebody is going to cut what I'm saying now, I say there is one girl that is running her mouth, but they don't know anyway. You call who you call.
We are talking about
Let him
ethnic
see.
war. Talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war.
So it's an ethnic war, right?
Yes, it's going on. Yes.
So between which ethnic group?
Between now the nomadic Fulani, the headsmen, and the others. If they are...
That is the message.
Yeah. So, Uncle President General, Senator Ohaneze Ndigbo, Bobotibo, Uncle Sam.
The others means anybody who's not them.
Anybody who is not them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's talking about. Unless you are nomadic, or whatever he calls. Unless you are that, you are at war. And those you have called chicken have said, we don't want to be chicken, we want to deliver ourselves. And whatever legal, authoritative, world-class liberation we are doing. You must let us free. Now I am seeing that it is the politicians inside Southeast and the elders that are coronated. They are the ones that are causing the bondage we are in, because we don't want to see the smoke coming to our eyes, and we stand to let somebody gore our eyes. Please play this for him again, in case maybe some of them are hard at hearing.
Talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war.
Ethnic cleansing.
Yes, again.
In case you don't know, sir, another name for it is ethnic cleansing. If you don't understand what he's talking about, go to Niger State and see how many villages and communities that have been eradicated and cleansed. Go to some parts of Benue State. You people are there when 200 lives were burnt, people were burnt alive. And this man is telling, see how he is talking, he said to go, you are telling your children to go and collect PVC or register for a party, two parties that the world said they are terrorist parties. That is what this man is telling.
And he don't even bother to know how those two parties are being called terrorists. Who are they terrorizing?
That's what that
he don't even care that his own people are the number one victim of that terrorism. He don't care at all. Anyway.
No, they're the ones. They are the ones that bring them in. It is the politicians that bring them in. Were you not here when one went to the dome? I don't know what they did to him. I keep asking up to today. Nobody is answering me. What did they do to this man that he came back? He looked so blank, and he started saying that his children are the ones that rape themselves. That it is his children that are 99.9%. that are criminals. It is his children. In fact, it is the wife that raped herself.
You mean Anambra governor?
Now you talk. Me, I know. I say somebody. I rested there. Somebody else is here to talk.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ozil. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Origin, I greet you, ma. I greet you for your contribution. Biafran tonight listening, I greet you all from my location. I want to make point on two individuals that you mentioned here. That Gumin brother, I want to let him know that what Ojukwu did, his entire generation cannot do it. We are not boasting. What Ojukwu did, his entire generation cannot do it. So he should just hide his face. That Gumi face, he should hide it. He just want to make cheap, popularity. He just want to make cheap popularity with Ojukwu names or Nnamdi Kanu names. He should go and have his seat. I was annoyed even that he was talking from a place like Germany. He have traveled around. He have seen how things are being done in other civilized societies. How things are being done. I don't know why people are like this. He just want to make a mockery of himself. Talk less of mentioning Ojukwu name, calling names Ojukwu. Talk less of Nnamdi Kanu, the man who are reawakening us in this our generation. The man who have stood reawaken us. Our ancestors did 200 years ago. They prevented the Fulani Caliphate not to invade Biafra land. They stopped them on the border town between Kogi State and Benue State. They stopped them there. This is what Ojukwu repeated. And he's repeating in the time. And he's calling such individual names. He must be seen. He must be seen. He must be madman. You understand? He should go and ask what is happening in Kwara State. What is happening in Kwara State? What happened in Kwara State? What happened in Lebanon? What happened in Turkey? What happened in Egypt? Egypt was not it wasn't an Islamic state, if you don't know. By history, Egypt is not an Islamic state. What is happening there? Almost all the whole state that Islam have conquered. You understand? These people that are now telling our people to be awakened. Biafrans, we are peace and lovely people. They just bring, Biafra among in the whole Nigeria segment. Biafra land was a peaceful place. People came every weekend and come and have fun. But now they want to put everywhere aflame. You and I know how this thing started. You know how it started. You know how it started. When the ESN was formed there, did you know? They are there doing their needful. Until when they want to destroy everywhere, they started forming a parallel ESN, which they call Bubag. And that's where the war began to today. The testimony of that our brother from that Elijah chairman from Okigwe, he said it. He said when ESN there, they call ESN to come and rescue them, and they did their work until when they brought whatever they call them, a Bubago, and everywhere has become aflame. And he saw what is happening today. So, when you put a and regards to that guy, what is he calling one? That no talking nonsense. Like a PM always said, he said that he used two approach to freedom, and he cannot escape these two segments he mentioned. He said he used diplomatic approach, political approach, and armed struggle approach, which we are on the defense. We are not fighting with anybody, but we are defending ourselves against the enemies, against Fulani invaders. And he made it categorically that our bullet is meant for these people. It's not for civilians. You understand? But human being, sometimes they can go, they will divert. When they saw that the leader is not there, they will divert. That's human being for you. Nobody's giving instruction. And that's why the USB government are trying to influence order, discipline. You don't do things on your own. You must act based on instruction. So there will be order. There will be calm. We will know our enemy. Our enemies, the Fulani inheritors, and those in uniform that want to kill us. That's our common enemy, not your brother. That's what the DPM was making it category. He said, this is what we want. And some people are calling her name, calling her that they want water. What for what? What are you water for? We have tried that angle. It didn't work. Now we want to use diplomatic approach. You saw the testimony that are coming from Italy, from our people that are in the asylum camp. The mentioning of the USB, and they got freedom. They stay in so many places. Our brother in Ireland, our admin, Oluchi something, in Ireland, he said in his testimony too, what is happening? The government are doing their work. They don't make noise about it. So Biafrans should be focused. And I talk, but total lawyer, nobody, none of them are profiling solution. They are just making noise. So no matter how it is, our own is to remain our own. How respect they can't do it in their generation. No, their generation can do it. They should respect themselves. Keep their ego and the jealousy and envy as apart. They can't do what these people have done for the freedom of Biafra. So in their entire generation, they should mind themselves. He's lucky enough that he's in Germany talking that nonsense. How not na live one equator on him now? Nonsense. Without the no Biafra. They will.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So we are going to wind it down now. Madam Ori, did you have any other thing to say?
Sorry, did you say something?
We are about to end the program. Do you have any other thing to add?
Yes, what I want to say to Mr. Senator, President General, and all the politicians in the Southeast, particularly. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains no. And let me tell you how your counterparts in the North, how they see you. One of them say, one, marvel at the never-ending cycle, which sees Southern politicians play into the hands of their northern counterparts. The question I ask the likes of this President General is, can he go back and reflect and ask himself, how do I play into the hands of my northern counterparts? How do I play into their hands? Sir, this is how you play into their hands. How you play into their hands is like this thing I'm saying, you're going to hate it. You won't like it. You will sell your children. Example, Nnamdi Kanu is still in dungeon. Tell me how you can get respect in your entire life. Tell me how you think the world is seeing you, Mr. President General of Fohanese, whatever you call yourself. Tell me how these your counterparts are seeing you. You can't even speak and make it a funny. Why not just say, if I perish, I perish? What is in life when you don't have respect? And that is what your counterparts in the northern Nigeria, they are saying. They say that you just come out and you speak English, you take pride in your depth and your knowledge of education. Education without authority is nothing. And I'm telling you today that authority has come. There was never a Nigeria in 1913. As early as 1913, there was never a Nigeria. But there was Ndigbo. And Ndigbo remains Ndigbo. And Ndigbo have decided that they want to continue to be Ndigbo. And there is a border before that. So you people should give way. We have redeclared Biafra, and 50 million, sir, in case you haven't known, because I know today that I ranted, somebody is going to cut this clip and give you 50 million of us have voted to exit the concoction of 1914. And by the way, sir, that amalgamation of 1914 expired in 2014. So nothing is holding us. If you love this concoction, please go and relocate. Get a citizenship outside Biafra land, because Biafra have come to stay. We now have a government, and all we are pleading is tell your cohorts to release our elder statesman and our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. He didn't do anything. Thank you so much, Mazikai, for your platform, for your voice, for your microphone, for being resilient, for being on the right side with the people and not being on the red group. The red group love the cucumbers and the lentils, and they love to be slaves. I refuse to be a slave. That's why I want my freedom. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you. And thank you, Ozil, for being here with us. I really appreciate all of you. So, my people, we are going to turn it down now, because we may come back for later broadcast. So if you have time, join us then. God bless you all and see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.